Hello there. Today we're going to be talking about confined space with gas monitors, but in particular today we're talking about the oxygen levels on a gas monitor. So many times when I do delivery of courses, I ask them, when do you get out of confined space? And they always say predominantly when the alarm goes, which is sending alarm bells to me and what they're looking at, because within the confined space regs you must be able to maintain continuous observations or records of your gas monitors. So by looking at it, gives you a good indication. So what are we looking for? .8 or 20.9. We're not going to split hairs here. If you're here in this room, it's going to be 20.8, and if you're looking at this particular video in your room where you're watching this, it'll be 20.8, which is acceptable and what should be here. What you've got to consider though is the high levels of the oxygen. When the alarm goes off, and it's set on the most gas monitors 23.5%. The alarm will go off for high levels of oxygen. If it still rises, it becomes the potential of a flammable atmosphere, so we need to come out of the confined space. Another one you need to be aware of is 19.5%. This is where the alarm goes off for low level oxygen, and once it does so, it starts to affect your body. So once it starts lowering any lower than 19.5, it will have effects onto your body. But we should be out before any of these. And the good indication is when it says continuous monitoring. So if I'm in the hole, in the confined space, and you're my entry controller out there, I give you a reading of 20.8, you'd be happy. 5 minutes later, I give you another reading. You may still think you are happy with 20.6%. But then after 5 minutes, I'll give you another one. There's something happening. So you may want to consider, give me another reading in about another minute. And I do, I'll give you another reading in another minute. So what are your actions? Advised, if the confined space condition changes, which it has. Why? Because we recorded the gas readings, which we should do. We then make a decision of get out and then reassess. We do not wait until we reach a low level alarm, because that is when the emergency situation now has to kick in. You may have emergency teams that need to be incorporated. So constant review and monitoring and recording of gas readings and identifying this is our normal reading, that is our high levels of oxygen, and this is our low levels of oxygen.